Top vitamins to boost blood circulation naturally and fast. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to slow down almost overnight? One day, they're chasing grandkids in the yard. The next, they're avoiding the stairs, feeling cold hands and feet, or just not having that same spark. It's something quietly impacting millions of us today, not just individuals, but families and entire communities, especially those of us in our 50s, 60s, and beyond. Poor blood circulation isn't just an inconvenience. It can silently affect your heart, your energy, even your brain health. And while we have all these modern solutions, medications, fancy treatments, trendy diets, the truth is, for many, these issues don't go away. In fact, they often get worse with age. So here's a question I want you to really think about today. Is it really possible to improve our circulation naturally and protect ourselves as we age? What if nature itself held some of the answers hidden in the vitamins we might be overlooking? In today's video, we're going to uncover the top vitamins that can boost your blood circulation naturally and fast. Backed by science, these nutrients can help you feel warmer, more energetic, and support a healthier heart and brain as you get older. We'll talk about what these vitamins are, how they work, and exactly how you can start including them in your daily routine, all in a way that's safe, practical, and gentle on your body. So, if you care about keeping your body strong and your mind sharp, and you want to continue living life to its fullest with your loved ones, you're in the right place. Together, let's discover how to age with vitality, grace, and confidence. Vitamin E. You might think of vitamin E as just something for your skin, but it's actually a powerful protector for your entire cardiovascular system. Think of it as a little guardian angel, quietly working to keep your blood flowing smoothly and your cells happy. So, what makes vitamin E so special? Vitamin E is a strong antioxidant, meaning it helps fight off those pesky free radicals that can damage your blood vessels over time. When our arteries and veins get inflamed or clogged, circulation slows down, and that's when we start feeling cold fingers and toes, fatigue, or even brain fog. For folks in their 50s and beyond, this becomes even more important. As we age, our blood vessels naturally lose some elasticity, and plaque can start to build up more easily. Vitamin E helps protect those vessel walls and keeps the blood moving like a gentle, steady river rather than a clogged-up creek. There's actually solid science backing this up. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that vitamin E supplementation improved blood vessel function and reduced markers of oxidative stress in older adults. And while you don't need to take megadoses, getting enough through food can make a real difference. So, where do you find this magical vitamin? You don't need any fancy pills if you eat smart. Here's where vitamin E naturally shines. Nuts and seeds, especially almonds, sunflower seeds, and hazelnuts. Spinach and other leafy greens. Avocados, delicious and so versatile. Even small amounts in healthy vegetable oils like sunflower or wheat germ oil. A practical tip? Try tossing a small handful of sunflower seeds on your morning oatmeal, or add sliced avocado to your lunch sandwich. Aim for about 15 milligrams of vitamin E a day. That's roughly a small handful of almonds plus some leafy greens. But remember, more isn't always better. Taking very high-dose supplements can actually interfere with blood clotting, so it's always safer and tastier to stick to food sources first. So, think of vitamin E as one of your daily allies, gentle, supportive, and always working behind the scenes to help your blood flow better, keep your heart strong, and give you that healthy glow from the inside out. It's these small, consistent steps that truly add up over time. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just start adding these foods a little at a time. Stay with me, because next we're going to dive into another powerful vitamin that supports healthy circulation and keeps you feeling young and energized. You won't want to miss it. Vitamin C. You might know vitamin C as your go-to when you feel a sniffle coming on, but it does so much more than just boost your immune system. In fact, for those of us in our 50s, 60s, and beyond, vitamin C is like the construction crew for your blood vessels. It helps build, repair, and keep them strong and flexible. Here's why. Vitamin C is essential for making collagen, a protein that gives structure and elasticity to your arteries and veins. Think of your blood vessels like a garden hose. If that hose becomes brittle or weak, it can't handle the pressure and flow suffers. Collagen keeps that hose flexible and durable, so your blood can circulate freely without straining your heart. On top of that, vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant. It protects against free radicals that can damage vessel walls and contribute to plaque buildup, a major concern as we age. Some fascinating research backs this up. A study published in the journal Atherosclerosis showed that people with higher vitamin C levels had better arterial flexibility and lower blood pressure. That means stronger, more efficient blood flow and less work for your heart. So, where can you find this amazing vitamin in your kitchen? Luckily, it's deliciously easy. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons. Berries, especially strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. Bell peppers, red ones pack the most punch. Kiwi, papaya, and even Brussels sprouts. A simple tip? Start your day with a glass of warm lemon water. Add bell peppers to your lunch salad, or snack on a handful of berries in the afternoon. You want to aim for about 75 to 90 milligrams of vitamin C daily. That's roughly 1 orange or a cup of strawberries. Now, before you go running to the supplement aisle, remember, getting vitamin C from whole foods is usually safer and more effective. Plus, you'll get a bunch of other beneficial nutrients and fiber along the way. Adding more vitamin C-rich foods to your plate can help your blood vessels stay young and resilient, so you can keep dancing at weddings, exploring new places, or just enjoying that morning walk around the block without worrying about sluggish circulation. Next up, we're going to talk about a vitamin that's often overlooked, but is absolutely crucial for keeping your blood flowing and your heart happy. Vitamin B3, niacin. You might be wondering, what in the world does B3 have to do with my circulation? Well, think of vitamin B3 as a gentle massage therapist for your blood vessels. It helps them relax and open up, allowing blood to flow more freely throughout your body. When your blood vessels are tense or constricted, your circulation slows down. This can leave you feeling cold in your hands and feet, tired, and even dizzy at times. Vitamin B3 supports something called vasodilation, which simply means it helps widen your blood vessels. This can improve circulation and lower blood pressure naturally, something many of us start to struggle with in our 50s and beyond. There's solid research behind this. A study in the Journal of Clinical Lipidology found that niacin not only helps improve circulation, but also supports healthy cholesterol levels, reducing bad LDL cholesterol while raising good HDL cholesterol. That's a double win for your heart and overall blood flow. So, where can you find this wonderful vitamin? It's actually in many everyday foods, and you might already be enjoying some. Salmon and tuna. These fatty fish are rich in B3 and also great for your heart. Chicken and turkey. Peanuts and sunflower seeds. Brown rice and whole grains. Practical tip? Try swapping in salmon once or twice a week for dinner, or sprinkle sunflower seeds on your salad. You might also consider a hearty bowl of brown rice with veggies for a simple, B3-rich meal. Most people get enough niacin through a balanced diet, but if you're thinking about supplements, it's important to talk to your doctor first. High-dose niacin can sometimes cause a temporary flushing reaction, a warm, tingly feeling on your skin, and, in large amounts, it can affect liver health. But when used wisely, vitamin B3 is a gentle, natural way to keep your blood vessels happy and flexible, so you can keep doing the things you love without missing a beat. In just a moment, we'll explore another essential vitamin that acts almost like an internal traffic cop, keeping your blood cells moving safely and smoothly, and helping prevent unwanted clots. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Vitamin K. Vitamin K is essential for proper blood clotting. While that might sound like the opposite of what we want for circulation, it's actually all about balance. You don't want your blood to be too thin and risk bleeding, but you also don't want it to clot too easily, leading to blockages. Vitamin K helps maintain this delicate balance so blood flows efficiently without unnecessary stops or dangerous clots. For those of us over 50, this is crucial. As we age, our arteries become more vulnerable to tiny injuries and plaques. Vitamin K supports the proteins that prevent calcium from building up in the vessel walls, a problem that can lead to stiff, hardened arteries and poor circulation. In fact, studies published in Thrombosis and Hemostasis show that people with adequate vitamin K intake have a significantly lower risk of arterial stiffness and better overall cardiovascular health. So, where can you find this underappreciated hero? Luckily, it's hiding in many green and tasty foods: kale, spinach, and other dark leafy greens. These are real powerhouses. Green beans. Even fermented foods like natto, a traditional Japanese dish, though that one might be for the more adventurous eaters. Simple tip: try adding a handful of spinach or kale to your morning omelet, or toss extra greens into soups and stews. Even adding a side of steamed broccoli to dinner can make a big difference. A quick note of caution: if you're on blood-thinning medications, like warfarin, it's important to talk with your doctor before changing your vitamin K intake. Sudden changes can affect how those medications work. But for most people, a steady, natural intake of vitamin K through foods is an easy and delicious way to keep your blood flowing smoothly and your arteries flexible and strong. Think about it. With each crunchy bite of leafy greens, you're not just feeding your body today. You're investing in healthier circulation and a stronger heart for years to come. And we're not done yet. Coming up next, we'll explore a vitamin that acts like a natural energy booster and oxygen carrier for your blood. And trust me, it's one many folks over 50 desperately need but often overlook. Vitamin B12, cobalamin. Vitamin D. Think of vitamin B12 as the energizer and caretaker of your blood cells and nerves. Without enough B12, your red blood cells can't form properly. Instead of being healthy and strong, they can become large and misshapen, and that means they can't carry oxygen efficiently. When your oxygen delivery system isn't working right, you start to feel tired, weak, maybe even dizzy or short of breath. You might also notice numbness or tingling in your hands and feet. These are all red flags, especially as we age. After age 50, B12 absorption naturally decreases because our stomach produces less acid, and stomach acid is needed to release B12 from food. In fact, according to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, up to 20% of people over 60 have some degree of B12 deficiency. That's huge. So, where do we find this powerful vitamin? Animal-based foods are the richest sources: beef liver, clams, fish, meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy products. Fortified cereals and nutritional yeast can also be helpful for those who eat less meat or follow vegetarian or vegan diets. Practical tip: if you eat fish, try adding salmon or trout to your meals a few times a week. They're excellent sources of B12 and also heart healthy. If you're vegetarian, look for fortified breakfast cereals or talk to your doctor about safe B12 supplements. It's also important to check your levels, especially if you're feeling unusually tired or experiencing that pins and needles sensation. Simple blood tests can catch deficiencies early before they lead to more serious issues. Supporting your B12 levels doesn't just boost circulation. It helps keep your brain sharp and your nerves healthy. And remember, your health journey isn't about perfection or sudden transformations. It's about those gentle, loving choices you make over and over again that add up to a stronger, happier, more active life. In our next segment, we're going to talk about one more essential nutrient, one that doesn't get nearly enough attention but is absolutely crucial for keeping your bones strong and blood flowing smoothly. Last but not least, let's talk about vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. Most of us know vitamin D for its role in keeping our bones strong, but did you know it's also a key player in keeping your blood flowing smoothly and your heart healthy? Think of vitamin D as the gentle conductor of your body's orchestra, helping coordinate how your heart pumps, how your blood vessels expand and contract, and even how your blood pressure is regulated. As we get older, many of us start to spend less time outside, and our skin also becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. According to studies, like one published in Circulation, low vitamin D levels are linked to poor vascular health, higher blood pressure, and a greater risk of heart disease. Vitamin D helps support healthy blood vessel function and reduces inflammation, which can otherwise lead to stiffer arteries and restricted blood flow. Plus, it works hand in hand with calcium and magnesium to keep your muscles, including your heart, working properly. Where can we find this sunny helper? Here are a few natural sources. Sunshine. Just 10 to 30 minutes of sunlight a few times a week can help, though this depends on where you live and your skin type. Fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Egg yolks and liver. Fortified foods, such as certain dairy products, orange juice, and cereals. A simple tip? Try adding a serving of salmon to your weekly meal plan or enjoy fortified yogurt as a snack. And if you can, spend a little time outside in the morning sun. Even a short walk can help lift your mood and top up your vitamin D. For most adults over 50, about 600 to 800 IU of vitamin D per day is recommended. But since many people, especially older adults, don't get enough through food and sunlight alone, it's a good idea to have your levels checked. If they're low, your doctor might recommend a supplement. The beauty of vitamin D is that it not only supports circulation but also helps you feel more energized, strengthens your bones, and keeps your immune system strong. Imagine waking up feeling more alert, stepping outside to enjoy the sun, and knowing your body is moving blood efficiently, keeping you warm and lively. It's these simple, natural habits, like enjoying the morning light, choosing fatty fish, or even just laughing outdoors with a friend, that slowly build a foundation of strength and resilience. And there you have it, the top vitamins that can help boost your blood circulation naturally and fast. From vitamin E, the gentle protector, to vitamin C, the vessel builder, from B vitamins that energize and support your nerves, to vitamin D that help everything flow smoothly. Each of these nutrients plays a powerful, unique role in keeping your blood moving and your heart happy. If there's one thing I hope you take away today, it's this. Our health isn't built on big, dramatic gestures. It's built on small, loving choices made consistently over time. Whether you're 50, 60, or beyond, it's never too late to start nurturing your body and protecting your health naturally. Each new food you try, each extra minute in the sun, each handful of greens or seeds, these little steps are like quiet investments in your future self. And those small changes, they really do add up to a life that feels more energized, warm, and full of possibility. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these tips surprised or inspired you the most? Let's share and learn from each other in the comments below. I also want to take a moment to express my gratitude to all the researchers, the ancient traditions, and the everyday health wisdom that help guide us toward better living. Their dedication makes it possible for us to understand and celebrate the simple ways we can care for ourselves. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you love, because good health is a gift we can pass along. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical, science-backed health advice, because your health truly matters, and you deserve to feel your best at every age. Thank you so much for being here, for taking this time for yourself, and for believing in the power of small steps. Stay hopeful, stay kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.